What's up, Monero
What's up,
fam?
Monero fam? Bonjour.
Welcome back. And we know it's been a little bit, but we've been very busy and we're very excited to bring you another episode of Monero News. I am Matt. I'm joined by Chill. And yeah, I think like always, we're just going to get right into it.
Don't mess around.
No messing around here. So
Okay.
yeah, I think first up, we got some exciting news about the tail emission day. June 8th, actually Chill and I are organizing a little party here.
Oh, hold on
No, what? No, go for it. What?
I wanted to show the ball, but I don't have it here.
Okay, well, we can add it in post, I guess. But
I guess.
yeah, you got an awesome soccer, like a Monero soccer ball. So yeah, we're gonna just meet at a park, have some food or some snacks, more like snacks, not like grilling, and play a little bit of soccer.
We're gonna have Matt's famous secret lemonade.
Oh, the ginger.
It's to die
ginger
for.
Mint lemonade. It was a hit. I will admit that most people that have it are pretty excited about it. But yeah, so we're planning a party here, and we are not the only ones. I know there's a lot of folks who are kind of getting together to celebrate entering the tail emission, which is pretty exciting. And if you don't know, like, what is the tail emission for Monero, there's like this big debate within Bitcoin, you know, like 100 years from now or whenever the last Bitcoin is mined, what happens to the incentives for the miners to keep mining and securing the network, and making sure the transactions are, you know, getting mined into blocks and whatnot. And because the block reward is a big part of what incentivizes miners, that's that you know, little bit of new Bitcoin that gets created and sent with each block to the winner of the block. Monero has implemented a tail emission so that there will always be a block reward. So like where Bitcoin, eventually there will not be a block reward. And there's a question like, will miners keep the network secure when that day comes? Nobody really knows, but Monero's kind of preemptively solved that issue by offering just a very, very tiny bit of supply that will just be trickled out basically forever, is my understanding of it. And so that way, the miners who are keeping the network secure will always be able to get that tiny bit of tail emission in addition to the transaction fees. And that should be enough for them to keep making sure all of our Monero transactions are going through and working as intended. So this is a celebration of Monero entering the tail emission, which is kind of like the last phase of the emission schedule for Monero. And yeah, we're going to have a fun party for it. And I don't know, Chill, what else am I missing?
That's it. I mean, I think Justin is organizing tail emission meetup in Chicago. There's
we're in Denver, by the way.
We're in Denver. I think there's one in Las Vegas, if I'm not mistaken. So I think there's 4 so far in the US side, possibly one in Canada. But I mean, wherever you are welcome to organize your own you know, meetup.
And tag us on Twitter. We'll retweet it for some visibility as well if you're trying to get the word out or whatever. Happy to help with that. And then I guess secondarily here, this who is this, Monero Fox or somebody on Reddit was like, hey, for tail emission day we should do a withdrawal from all the centralized exchanges to make sure that they're not offering, you know, paper Monero and printing Monero, you know, pretending to hold Monero on their balance sheet when they really don't have it. I think that's a great idea. I was kind of part of that last wave of trying to get my Monero off of the centralized exchanges and into self-custody. And I think, yeah, June 8th makes a great excuse to pull your Monero off of the exchanges. And yeah, kind of the deadline. And then we'll see who actually holds Monero and who's just been helping suppress the price by pretending to hold Monero.
Exactly.
But yeah, cool.
Yeah,
tail
but there's
emission
lots
day.
of excitement next month.
Oh yeah, tons of excitement. Your tweet here. We've got tail emission coming up, which we just talked about. Increasing the ring sizes, which is like the anonymity set, right? Did I say that right?
Yes. Yes.
Bulletproof
goes to 16.
Yep, it's going to 16. There's a new version of Bulletproofs Plus. view tags and improved network security. Yeah, Chill, you want to just you walk me through this?
Yeah, so you guys remember when we voted what the 0.18 version should be called, and Flourine Fermi won the like all these crazy names. So now we're gonna have the mandatory ring size increase. So that's obviously increasing privacy. Bulletproof plus, so the reduced transaction sizes, the view tags, which will reduce the wallet sync times, um, and the block weight algorithm adjustments, which will improve our network security. So talk about an upgrade.
Yeah, that's a huge, that's the biggest one in a while. I mean, maybe the last hard fork to.
There's gonna be a hard fork too in July.
Oh, okay. All right.
So we have a intense 2 months ahead.
Yeah, there's lots of awesome things coming, and
yeah, but don't buy Monero.
Right,
it's for the criminals. Don't let us first accumulate as much as possible before you.
We're currently accumulating, and you definitely don't want to buy Monero before all these big upgrades come out, because it's just used for criminals, and it's awful and it's bad, and we need to stock up before it gets too expensive. Tongue in cheek a little bit there. So okay, yeah, that's the big upgrade. The next item up here was a Changenow article on privacy coins that Chill contributed to. I know there was the article was kind of a little generic, I guess, or they kind of mix it up. Maybe I'll let you speak to it, Chill, because I know you had some thoughts on.
Yeah, I mean, initially I was very honored to be asked, and I don't know, for some reason I was under the impression that it's gonna be an article about Monero specifically, not like an article about everything. And so there was a couple of questions that I had to answer, and I sent it across. And if you read the article, it's kind of mixed up, like some quotes from me, and then Verge, and then it's like I'm like, I don't know.
They treated everybody, they treated all of the privacy cryptocurrencies as kind of equal. When I think a lot of folks, I mean, obviously we're a little biased, but we feel like Monero is the best. I'm sure the Zcash people feel like Zcash is the best, and all the bag holders of Firo, Verge, and the others feel like theirs is the best. And it's everybody's entitled to their opinion, but I think to kind of be lumped in with the Verge people is like it's not,
I know, right?
That's not the community that you're going for. And sorry, I'm speaking for you here. I'm just guessing.
No, and it's just like I told them, that I'm a co-founder of Villain Rhymer and the Magic Monero Fund Committee, and then in some parts of the article, I'm like called an expert.
Well, you are an expert.
Well, I just like everybody else in the Monero community, right? So I don't know, to me maybe this is just generation pre I don't know, like I don't see experts honestly in the crypto space.
I mean,
it's just it's not a term that I can get behind.
I mean, it's also new, and it's also rapidly changing that you could be I feel like I'm an expert on this one thing for now, but like a week from now there's like an upgrade, or there's a change, or it completely fundamentally shifts how it works, and now it's like, I gotta go back and relearn all of this stuff again. I don't feel like I have a mastery over the information like I did just a week ago. So it's constantly, it's such a rapidly evolving thing. I see what you're saying. It's tough to be an expert at any one component of it. I mean, on the technical side, some of the engineers and stuff, I mean, I consider them experts at the the math like behind it and the cryptography and all that. But
exactly, like the Monero devs would be experts But anyways, I mean, everything I said, it's great. I stand behind it.
They
It's
didn't
just
take
that
you out of context. That's good.
no. I mean, they literally some things they had to rewrite, but it's just I didn't expect to have like it's like a mishmash of different
Yeah, well, I mean, it seems like it's just kind of a
projects.
general privacy write-up, maybe done by someone who's not like doesn't live and breathe this stuff. So it's like, oh yeah, like they say they're part of privacy, they say they're privacy. So yeah, we're all a part of the privacy community. And then when you really get into it, you realize like, oh, most people in the privacy community like don't really they're kind of tribalistic. They don't really like the other privacy projects as much. There's
Well,
a bit of competition, I guess, is how it seems to me.
yeah, and I have a lot of respect for Changenow just because when Binance was pulling that all liquidity crunch or whatnot, their CEO alongside with Vic, like they were, sorting out this liquidity issue middle of the night. So I know that he is like a huge Monero supporter. And so when they reached out, I was like, of course, I mean, I know that Changenow supports Monero,
Gotcha.
and it's well intentioned, so I don't think that they are they were they meant any harm. It's just
Yeah.
yeah, it's just me.
Well, I mean, it's we live and breathe this stuff, and so it's
Like I would never mention Verge and Monero on the same day.
yeah.
Not even in the same year.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Anyway, yep.
Yeah.
Well, either way, Jeremy Kane, it was a fun read. I enjoyed the article. I think for someone who's not familiar or like isn't even aware about privacy cryptocurrencies and is maybe just getting into Bitcoin, I feel like the article does a really good job like introducing it. And I mean, yeah, it would be nice if it was, a bit more focused on
Monero.
just Monero, just Monero. But yeah, we're a little biased there, and you don't want to alienate a bunch of other communities. But yeah,
Very,
overall,
very biased, but thank you. So
yeah,
love you. We just love Monero. So
yeah. We're Monero. Well, I'm not even a Monero maxi, but I like Monero the best out of the privacy ones. Anyway, let's move on here. There's a new Monero Moon issue out, and number 42 it looks like. I was skimming through it here, and I was not even aware of this, but there's been a release of the UnstoppableSwap GUI, that assists with cross-chain Monero to Bitcoin atomic swaps. So it now includes Tor and some labels for Monero and Bitcoin. So yeah, I haven't messed with this at all. I was not even really aware of it. I try to keep up to speed on a lot of the atomic swaps,
I was
progress.
aware, but
Oh, okay.
I do not I think it's user friendly enough for me.
Not user friendly enough. Well, that's
Mm-mm. Not yet, anyway.
sure, and I'm sure it's iterating towards that. But always nice to see that there's an update for the atomic swaps, and to do it with a trustless way. I mean, that's like kind of the holy grail. All of the
Mm-hmm.
cross-chain bridges are, I think, kind of inherently insecure because you're trying to make, a round peg fit into a square hole when you're transferring assets from one chain to another. So, to get it right in a trustless way, where there's not, security issues and whatnot, that's a pretty significant technical challenge. So always awesome to see progress being made on that. And I think, it's pretty complex, which is why it's not user friendly, but hopefully, down the line here, it gets to a point where it's just kind of point and click and push a button and it works. And you don't really think about all the crazy research and time and effort that went into what's happening on the back end. But
I'm
yeah, cool.
certain it will.
Yeah,
It will.
that's the
It's
goal. I'm sure that's the goal.
I
And
was thinking about this today because someone asked me like, what do I think about people recognizing Monero before CBDCs, and I came to realize that it's so interesting that to us, like these privacy tools, Monero, Calyx OS. This is our present and even our past, right? Because we've been using it. But for some people, that's their future. Like a busy nurse that doesn't have the time to nerd out on crypto, it's her future, right?
Yep.
But she may be using some, you know, cutting edge preventative medication that is my future.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
so interesting. It doesn't happen all at once. It's like some of us, like some of our reality, just to us, this is so normal, so normal. So that people, when CBDCs come out, they're gonna understand, you know, the importance of financial privacy, and it's just gonna become their present reality as well.
Yeah. Yeah. No, we're definitely, I feel like a lot of the projects, a lot of the quality projects in the crypto space are absolutely building a future for people who don't even know that that's going to be their future. That's a really awesome way to put it. And that's, yeah, that's exciting. It's fun to be a part of that and contributing to something bigger than yourself. I think that gives people a lot of, yeah, it just makes you feel good. You're pulling in the same direction and contributing to a better future for everyone. So who wouldn't want to be a part of that?
Exactly.
Uh, awesome. Okay, and this is just the donation address for the Monero Moon. John does a lot of good work, and definitely give him
He
some
does.
support. All right, what do we got next here? We've got, oh yeah, the hash rate on MineXMR is up again, and so
Without
Kava,
alarming anyone, because it's not a malicious mining pool.
yeah, no, I mean they do great work, but they're they're so good at it that everybody wants to use them. Um, and Twitter user Cavaliro here said that they're up at 39%, I guess, and if you're able to
That was on the
use,
7th, no?
yeah,
Like,
that was I don't have an update on this. I'm not sure what it's at now, but just if you are mining, you know, P2P or P2Pool, that's a great one. I mean, Nano Pool, all of these are good. Just if you're mining on MineXMR, switch over to something else just so that the hash rate doesn't get too centralized. It's just a good safety precaution. Not that MineXMR is malicious or has any ill intentions. It's just it's a lot easier, or everybody feels safer when we don't have so much hash power concentrated in one area. So it's more a quality of life thing than like a urgent emergency threat, I think. But yep, just a reminder: get your Monero off the exchanges by June 8th and switch off of MineXMR if you're mining to their pool, and everything will be good. It'll be fun and nice and dandy. Okay. Chill, you went to this
yes,
Monerotopia Miami. I think you told me you had a pretty awesome time, yeah?
a wonderful time. Yes, it was the best conference ever. Well organized, and we had some amazing speakers, and they have been releasing one by one all the different presentations, you know, and some of it I missed because, you know, I was welcoming all the kids at the check-in. So yeah, that's Marta Bueno on how Monero is going to usher in freedom. She's a huge Monero fan.
Nice. Yeah, and I know Nam, is that how you say her name?
Nam, yeah, Nam has a very interesting one actually.
Yeah, so hers is on there. Sarang's is on there, and the supply audibility. Um, and I mean, I think Justin and Seth both had talks as well, but maybe theirs haven't
Yes,
been
it's just
released
not.
yet.
Yeah, so they're releasing it one by one, and then the speaker is present during the premiere so that you can ask questions. So they
Oh,
kind
that's
of make it,
awesome.
yeah, they make it
Okay,
possible.
so they've got a big list of the speaking engagements from the conference, and they're re-release, or they're, if you missed it and you weren't at the conference, they're coming out on YouTube. And when they publish them on YouTube, the person who gave the speech is in the comments, or is online and available. So if you watch it and then you want to ask the speaker some questions, you can do so if you kind of catch this as they release it and it's coming out. What an awesome idea! That's so cool.
Yeah, yeah, no, I mean, Doug and Sunita are
Yeah,
organized
yeah.
everything.
That's a great way to do it. So yeah, stay tuned for these Monerotopia. I mean, y'all know where to find them on Twitter and YouTube here. Give it a watch, and yeah, if you have questions, ask away. Good stuff. Let's see here. Last
The
item. Oh no, what
last
was
good
that?
news is that they sold out all the tickets for Monero conference.
Oh yeah, they did
Well,
in
I'm
Lisbon.
glad, because it's actually very hard. Like you have these, VC backed projects and they sell out, very fast. They sell out a lot of tickets. And then you have, these Monero conferences that are funded by the community. And sometimes, you sell out, sometimes you can't. And it's pretty frustrating because the actual most solid projects don't get enough audience.
Yep.
So I'm very happy that they sold out. There will probably be some interesting. Like cake is going. I think Justin is going. A couple of
I
folks.
guess Nicholas Saberhagen is going too.
I don't think so, but we'll see.
Nice. I got
He's a sponsor, I guess.
Sweetwater. How do I know Sweetwater?
Sweetwater is Dr. Daniel.
Oh, right.
He's like one of the
I've watched his YouTube videos. He's got some great yep. Cool.
I wish I could go, but yeah, I can't be in two places at once.
Right. Will do you know if there's anything online? Sorry, I'm putting you on the spot here because I'm like, can I still watch this if I don't? Oh yeah, live stream right here.
Live stream, yes.
Answered my own. Nice. And it doesn't look like you have to pay for that, but I don't actually know. That's my guess. So don't take me for that, but I'll be tuning into the live stream for sure. Well, cool.
I'm excited that people, in Europe get to go and attend this one.
Yeah. The last one I think was that was the one that we did here in Denver, right? That was where there's been one since then.
No,
that was the last.
It was the Denver one, and then until Miami there wasn't anything. There were talks that last year that we should have one, but no one really stepped up. And then
got it. Sorry, I'm just like clicking on things here. I had too much coffee.
Oh yeah.
My ADD is going off. But so yeah, I mean that's gonna do it for this week. We're very excited to have our Monero tail emission party coming up here on the 8th. And yeah, we're still putting our news out.
Come kick it with us.
Yeah, come kick it with us. We got an awesome soccer ball. And yeah, I think that's gonna do it for today. Everybody stay happy and healthy, and get your Monero off the exchanges.
Yeah, and don't buy Monero. Bye.
Bye.